I have to keep the points as notified. Oh my Adonai. What's happened with that? I don't know why. Uh, okay. Every setting is okay. Well, setting is okay for me. Well, Salam Habibi, how are you? I hope you are fine. It is me, Michael Jelebi Santa, and welcome to you to my channel. Well, Sheikh Afghan Jelebi, Michael Jelebi Santa. Accordance with title, yes, you are right. Today we are roasting Tulsi Gabbard, talking in the discussions of the Charlie Krik complaint. Yes. Now, in this previous slide, in the last slide, we have to promise that now we would say that how illegal immigrant Muslim promotes Islam, and now and here Charlie Krik contains a problem, and I want to share with you. Okay, so let's back for that. Okay, and now here we can see Charlie Krik versus Tulsi Gabbard. Well, United States intelligence failure to stop promotion of Islam by illegal Muslim immigrants. Well, now here I am going to talk that. Now, what's happened in there? Recently, here is some things. Well, trending in the United States of America, that some illegal Muslim immigrants want to establish Sharia law in United States of America. Okay. Now, what is the Sharia law? Okay, Sharia law is that here is the every Islamic law, every law that would be where Allah Rabbul Alamin and every Muslim lawyer and judge would agree that is the Sharia law, and that illegal Muslim immigrants want to establish in United States of America. Okay. Now, I would like to discuss the negative points of Sharia law. Okay. Now here let's see what Charlie Krik complains. Illegal Bangladeshi immigrants want Sharia law for United States of America. Well, accordance with Sharia law, to prove a man named Michael, a thief of 5 million United States dollars, and woman named Aisha needs 4 men witness or 8 women witness. On the other hand, if Michael show the documental evidence that he is the real owner of 5 million United States dollars, then he failed to be proven owner. Okay. Now, generally, here we can see what is the rules in the Sharia law. According with Sharia law in United States of America, here we can see a man named Michael is in defense where prosecutor client is and women named a Muslim woman named Aisha. Well, a Muslim woman Aisha accused that Michael is the thief of 5 million United States dollars. That means Michael has stolen 5 million United States dollars from Aisha's house. Okay. And but what is the process to get accused proven culprit in Sharia law? That is interesting. Well, Aisha have to bring 4 man witness or 8 women witness to prove that Michael stole 5 million United States dollars from Aisha. Well, and what is the point? The point is that if 4 men as a witness, if 4 men can say Michael stolen 5 million US dollars from Aisha, then Michael is proven thief according with Sharia judge. Okay. Salam. Okay. But now somehow 4 man witness is missing. She could brought 3 men as witness, but she brought 8 women as witness. Now in witness response, 1 man is equal to 2 women. Okay. 8 women state that Michael stolen 5 million United States dollars from Aisha's house. Here, 3 men and 4 women has a statement themselves as a witness that Michael stolen 5 million United States dollars from Aisha's house. Hence, accordance with Sharia judge verdict, Michael is proven thief. But on the other hand, if Michael can show the documental evidence that his monthly income, his weekly income is 5 million United States dollars. He received, he showed the documental evidence that he earned 5 million United States dollars at the first week. Then Michael is failed to prove himself as an owner in the Sharia law, because according with the Sharia law, well, documental evidence is not factor to prove accused culprit. Moreover, in fact, in Sharia law, only 4 man witness or 8 women witness are original factors to prove accused as a criminal in the crime. Okay. And illegal Muslim immigrants want to that Sharia law in United States of America. What is the cause? Cause is that in accordance with American secular law, well, here Aisha brought 4 men witness and 8 women witness to state that Michael stole 5 million United States dollars from Aisha. And on the other hand, here on the other hand, Michael showed the documental evidence, well, that in October, first week of October 2025, Michael got his weekly income 5 million United States dollars. Hence, Michael is the real owner of 5 million United States dollars. And in American secular law, well, robbery is the process that nobody can be witness except the thief and the victim of the robbery. Well, victim of the robbery is prosecutor and thief is in the defense points. Well, and here we can say there is no, if thief want to stole 10 United States dollars or 100 United States dollars, and if someone can, the third person, man or woman, can see, they would not go to the court. Well, they would nab the thief and seize that 100 United States dollars and return to the victim. Well, hence when the robbery would be with a witness, robbery would be automatically failed. But here, when robbery would be successful, that means here is no witness. Okay. Now, accordance with Aisha, Michael successfully stole 5 million United States dollars. Hence, there would be no witness, right? But surprisingly, Aisha brought 8 man witness and 16 women witness, or 832 witness, man witness, and 64 women witness to prove that Michael successfully stole 5 million United States dollars from Aisha's house. And there is the cons of Sharia law. On the other hand, what is the pro of the American secular law? Okay. The pro of American secular law is like that. Well, here we can see, some, I can see the points. Okay, I can remove it. Well, it is the nice comments. Well, and now here we can see in the secular law, well, when the robbery is successful, human can be informer, not an witness. Here should be any evidence that what where thieves has footprints, where thieves has handprints, how thieves got password to crack the treasure lock. Well, every process here with needed. And when you want Sharia law, when Aisha wants Sharia law to bring 5 man's witness and 10 women witness to prove Michael as a thief to stole 5 million United States dollar from Aisha's house. Well, first of all, 5 million United States dollar is not a cup of tea. Well, anybody wants to seize that. Well, hence you brought a witness. He would steal more. He would steal more. Okay, here as a point. 5 million United States dollars. So bring an human with 12 human witness, where 8-man witness and 18 women witness, 4-man witness and 8 women witness is just a bullshit. Because of what? Well, because of that, here we can see 5 when here successful robbery can contains no witness. Okay. Now here we can see what is the document here? Documental evidence is necessary, and that is the accurate way to justice to the innocents in a robbery case. Well, here you can when Michael contains documental evidence that he is a software programmer and he is or he is a motor engineer, hence he got 5 million United States dollars as the first week salary in the first week of October month of the calendar 2025. And here we can see, but still in Sharia law, Michael can be proven a thief. And what is the punishment in Sharia law? Here we can say when Michael proven in as a thief, according of 5 million United States dollars, according with Sharia law, here hand would right hand or left hand would be physically removed. It is okay. But on month later, everybody knows that George knows that that 5 million United States dollars was actually the monthly income of Michael. Then how can he get an artificial biological hands? Here is no idea. Huh. But in secular way, documental evidence is everything. When we got a documental evidence, we judiciary can judge anyone a thief or the victim of the robbery. Here we can see the points. And that's why our illegal Muslim immigrants want to establish the Sharia law in United States of America. But still, our okay, I know the problem of Sharia law, and here we can see. Charlie Krik know the problem of Sharia law, and of course, Tulsi Gabbard would know the problem of Sharia law. Okay, and Tulsi Gabbard is United States Intelligence Secretary, but still we are surprised that Tulsi Gabbard welcoming 200,000 illegal Bangladeshi Muslim immigrants, and in the process she spent almost 55% of gross domestic products of the United States of America. Okay. Now here I would like to say that where Tulsi Gabbard is still welcoming the illegal Bangladeshi Muslim immigrants. While she know that illegal Bangladeshi Muslim immigrants would want to establish Sharia law in United States of America, but still, where is the process, man? Okay. Here we can see the donkey route. Here we can see. Now I would say some things. Here we got our points. Now here in the route number 2, depart is Dhaka from Bangladesh, arrival is Mexico City of Mexico, and the donkey border is between Mexico and United States of America. And what is the via? Via is Sydney, Australia, Cape Town, South Africa, Buenos Aires of Argentina. Where half of weight of donkey plane is 100,000 kilograms. Distance is 34,343 kilometers, and time is 10 hours. Okay, here 98%. Okay, In the short form is that Via is only Cape Town of South Africa. Distance is 23,640 kilometers. Time is 10 thousands. 10 years. 10 hours. And here we can see here is the direct route between departure of Dhaka, Bangladesh and arrival of Mexico City of Mexico. Distance is 15,130 kilometers. Time is 10 hours. Well, here is 18% and here is 45% of GDP. Okay. Now here we know that okay. Now here we know that in 3 points GDP would needed here in 3 routes 200,000 illegal Bangladeshi Muslims are entering in United States of America in the 3 air donkey routes. And I did not discuss here the naval donkey routes. Well, now here I would and here we can see here 55% of gross domestic products of United States of America. That means according with United States gross domestic products of 30 trillion United States dollars, almost 16.5 trillion United States dollars Tulsi Gabbard spent to welcome Bangladeshi illegal Muslim immigrants only in 3 air routes. Okay. Now here we can see while Tulsi Gabbard know that when Bangladeshi Muslim immigrants would enter the United States of America, they would establish the Sharia law, illegal Sharia law in the United States of America. And the first points of cons of Sharia law I have discussed. Okay, now it's pleasure to me to discuss the second points. Okay, illegal Bangladeshi accordance with the Sharia law to prove Michael gender physical violent of Aisha need 4 men witness or 8 women witness. On the other hand, if Michael showed the CCTV evidence or forensic evidence that he is the gender physical violence victim, gender organ victim, violence victims, then he failed to prove himself as the victims. Okay, while secular American law is opposite, gender violence crimes contains no witness, only the hidden evidence, and the gender organ violent person's gender is always women. Okay. Well, now here we can see. Here I have written the proper words, but I cannot say the proper words because of the because of the community guidelines, and that is the true this horror for me, that when I have a Sharia, I can establish a Sharia law here. Well, my son would meet a woman. Well, the women would contain gender harassment. Well, RTE against man. And when the Muslim women shoot my son on the court, Muslim women suddenly brought 5 men witness and 10 women witness to have a statement that my son is RTIST of of the girl, her, and accordance with the 15 human witness, where 5 man witness and 10 women witness support Aisha, accordance with Sharia law. Well, my son would face the sentence of death penalty. Well, and 1 month later, well, suddenly it is proven, we can see the real face that is actually the girl was RPIST, and my son is RP victim. But here we can say I have lost my victim son, and the RPIST culprit woman is freely visiting our city of the United States of America. Well, and I know here you can see I know the flaw of the Sharia law, and here we can see and here Charlie Krik know the flaw of Sharia law, and of course Tulsi Gabbard know the flaw of Sharia law. But still, Tulsi Gabbard spent 55% of gross domestic product of United States of America, where she is welcoming 66,000 illegal Bangladeshi immigrants with the route of air donkey route of 34,343 kilometers for 10 hours. Okay. 66,000 illegal Bangladeshi Muslim to welcome 66,000 Bangladeshi illegal Muslims in the air donkey traveled of 23,640 hours, and here we can see 66,000 Bangladeshis for direct air donkey route of 15,130 kilometers. Oh, here I have mentioned badly. The distance would be 23,640 kilometers, and the third route is 34,343 kilometers. Okay. And here, surprisingly, here we can see the evil points of our society is that, well, Tulsi Gabbard is still welcoming that 200,000 illegal Bangladeshi Muslim immigrants, and and hence she is spending almost 17 trillion United States dollars. Okay. And now the rest of the illegal Muslim immigrants is almost 2 millions. And here we can see the our American gross domestic product would be converted into debt just because Tulsi Gabbard welcoming the 2,200,000 illegal Bangladeshi Muslims, illegal Muslim immigrants to United States of America, where the illegal Muslim immigrants want Sharia law in the United States of America. Okay. And that's the great fall we have seen. Okay. And here we can see the third points, we can discuss it. Okay. Here we can discuss the third points. Well, okay. The third point is accordance with Sharia law. The crime is to support Israeli Jewish army against Palestinian terrorists and their supporter country Bangladesh. Now, if American Jewish man Michael is joining as an freelancing soldiers of Israeli army to kill 50,000 Palestinian terrorists and 500,000 Bangladeshi terrorists, he should get Islamic death penalty in Sharia law. While the secular American law is opposite, Michael would get rewarded as lifetime monthly pension of 50,000 United States dollars. Okay. Now here, I am talking about the Sharia laws law. According with the Sharia law, the crime is to support the Israeli Jewish army against Palestinian terrorists. Okay, it is just an example. The definition of their crime is to support any kafir army against the practicing Muslim country, I mean the practicing Muslim terrorist country and the supporters of the practicing Muslim terrorist countries. Okay, now here we can see, now here as from demonstration, I, Michaela, demonstrate myself as German soldiers, and here I would like to attack the Iranian terrorist community, and I would kill 5 million Iranian terrorist community. Then, accordance with that, what is the statement of Islamic Sharia law in Germany about me? When Sharia law would establish in Germany, I would be sentenced death penalty because I, a German Jewish girl, Michaela, kills 5 million Iranian terrorists in Tehran, or 5,000 Yemeni terrorists in Yemen, or 500,000 Bangladeshi terrorists in Chittagong or Rajshahi. Here the accordance with Sharia law in Germany, I would sentence a death penalty. But when before the Sharia law in Germany, here is the secular law in Germany, and accordance with secular law in Germany, I would be rewarded as a 10,000 euro as a monthly pensions. Okay. Now, here point is that Palestinian terrorists are attacking several Americans just because they are Jewish. When Palestinian terrorists attacking on American Jewish people, surprisingly, Bangladeshis are supporting that Palestinian terrorist. Okay. I, an American Jewish woman, Michaela, if going to kill 50,000 Palestinian terrorists and 500,000 Bangladeshi terrorists who support that Palestinian terrorists in the purpose to kill the American Jewish, innocent Jewish people, then accordance with Sharia law in United States of America, I would be sentenced to death penalty, where I did not deserve it, because I protected my America from Palestinian terrorists and Bangladeshi terrorist, but in accordance with Sharia law, I would be sentenced in death penalty. Okay, here the secular American law states that I would get rewarded as 15,000 United States dollars. Okay, here is the negative points. I know the negative points of Sharia law in the United States of America. Okay. Well, Charlie Krik know the negative points of Sharia law in United States of America, and of course Tulsi Gabbard know the negative points of Sharia law in the United States of America, but still Tulsi Gabbard will still at the 300% of the gross domestic products of the United States of America. Tulsi Gabbard spent 98% out of 300% of the gross domestic product of United States of America to welcome the illegal Bangladeshi Muslim immigrants, who traveled the distance of 34,343 kilometers. Tulsi Gabbard spent 45.6% out of 300% of the gross domestic products of United States of America to welcome the illegal Bangladeshi Muslim immigrants, and who travels 23,640 kilometers of air donkey routes here, and Tulsi Gabbard still is ending 20% out of 300% of the gross domestic products of United States of America to welcome the illegal Bangladeshi Muslim immigrants who traveled 15,130 kilometers as the air donkey routes. Now here is the negative points, that how the air donkey routes is going to be dangerous minute by minute. But still, Tulsi Gabbard welcoming 200,000 Bangladeshi immigrants with spending of 55% of gross domestic product of United States of America, where Tulsi Gabbard was promoted as a lieutenant colonel in the date of July 4, in the date of American Independence Days, calendar 2021, under the first year of American President Joe Biden and the Vice President of Kamala Harris. Well, now the Charlie Krik question is that when Tulsi Gabbard knows that illegal Bangladeshi Muslim immigrant can establish the Sharia law in the United States of America, where an American Jewish man, Michael, can kill 50,000 Palestinian terrorists and 500,000 Bangladeshi terrorists only to protect the sovereignty of United States of America, then why Tulsi Gabbard still welcoming these illegal Muslim immigrants in the United States of America, where she was Lieutenant Colonel, promoted in independent days of the calendar 2021 under the United States President Joe Biden and United States Vice President Kamala Harris. Well, here's the questions, and that is the another probable reason that why Charlie Krik has been murdered when Tulsi Gabbard is United States Intelligence Secretary. Well, and now here several Pakistani video has been published where the Pakistani YouTuber was puppet of Tulsi Gabbard against in the propaganda against Charlie Krik. Okay, we are New York American. If we can kill several Palestinian terrorists, several Iranian terrorists, and several Bangladeshi terrorists to protect the sovereignty of United States of America, then who is the Sharia law to have a verdict to sentence me death penalty when we Jewish Georgia American, Jewish American living in Georgia provincial state of America, and we kill several Palestinian terrorists, several Iraqi terrorists, several Irani terrorists, several Afghan terrorists, and several Bangladeshi terrorists to protect the Georgia province and the Georgia provincial state, and to protect the entire sovereignty of United States of America, then who is Sharia law to have a verdict to sentence me a death penalty? There is no right for Sharia law in United States of America to have a verdict and to sentence me a death penalty, because to be patriotic women of the United States of America to protect the sovereignty of United States of America. I have no words that how would I say abusely I would how would I have an abuse word against the illegal Muslim immigrants who want to establish the Sharia law in the United States of America. Okay, now I am a Jewish Californian American, as I demonstrate myself. Okay, as a Jewish Californian American, if I, Michaela, can kill several Palestinian terrorists, several Russian terrorists, several Iranian terrorists, several Iraqi terrorists, several Afghan terrorists, and several Sudanese terrorists, several Somalian terrorists, and the several Bangladeshi terrorists, if I can kill them, to protect California provincial state and to protect the entire sovereignty of the United States of America, then who is the Sharia law established by illegal Muslim immigrant to sentence me and a death penalty because to protect my sovereignty of the United States of America. And this level of Sharia law, illegal Muslim immigrants want to establish, and that is the complaint of Charlie Krik. And here Charlie Krik contains a question that why still Tulsi Gabbard support Iranian Muslim immigrants and spending 55% of the gross domestic products to welcome illegal Bangladeshi Muslim immigrants. And all over illegal Muslim immigrants, the expenditures is almost 20 times of gross domestic products of America. Okay. And that was happened when Tulsi Gabbard was Lieutenant Colonel under the President Joe Biden and the Vice President Kamala Harris. Why still Tulsi Gabbard allow illegal Muslim immigrants in United States of America, while she knows that the illegal Muslim immigrants would wish to establish the Sharia law, illegal Sharia law in United States of America. And here is the point that why Charlie Krik has been murdered, where Tulsi Gabbard is the United States Intelligence Secretary. Okay, and now here we can see the next points. Well, here we can see the next points. The next point is Well, accordance with Sharia law, the crime is to support biological evolution law, where the statement is that human and dinosaur are evolved from virus. Okay. Now, if American Jewish man Michael teaching that is teaching that fishes are evolved from virus, crocodiles are evolved from fishes, gorilla are evolved from crocodiles, and humans are evolved from gorillas, then Michael would be sentenced as death penalty. While secular American law is opposite. Michael would get rewarded as lifetime monthly pension of 50,000 United States dollars as teaching profession in the topic of biological evolutions. Okay. Well, now here biological evolutions is and still a different case, but it can related in the topics. Okay. Biological accordance with biological evolutions. Well, we Bangladeshi Indians are well sustainable to live with 10% arsenic poisons. What about England, America, Israel, France, Germany? They are sustainable to live with 5% of arsenic poisons. 5 milliliter arsenic poisons, Bangladeshi can live with 10 milliliter arsenic poisons. And now, what about Argentina? Argentina can live with 30 milliliter arsenic poisons. Well, that is that's how humans being evolved. Okay. In Bangladesh, well, when we are having one or two glass of cow milk, milk. Well, I mean magnesium oxide with water from the cow. Here we can drinking cow milk, nutrition milk. Here we can see we can leave it, but after 2 liters we would start to vomiting, and it is a biological point. But in Europe, what about Europe? Here, northern Russia, northern Finland, northern Sweden, northern Norway, Iceland, Greenland, and northern Alaska provincial state of the United States of America, and northern Canada. Well, the pearl white man can eat 10 glasses of cow milk. They can have 10 glasses of cow milk. Well, they have no problems. Okay. And here we can see in Bangladesh, We okay. Now here we can see the points. In Bangladesh, we need air conditions to cool our temperature, room temperature. But what? And in the southern United States of America, well, cooling air conditions, air cooler, air cooling system is necessary, but only in southern of United States of America. Well, now let's talk about United States of America. In Georgia, in Texas, what about the following provincial states? In Georgia, in Texas, in Utah, in New Mexico, and in California, well, air conditioned cooling system is necessary. But what about northern provincial states of United States of America? Well, Michigan and Chicago, North Jersey, New Jersey, New York City. Here, room heater is necessary. Here, a room cooler is not necessary because in summer day seasons, the temperature is mostly 20 degrees Celsius. But in winter seasons, the high temperature start in 0 degrees Celsius. Okay. Still, in both of southern provincial states of United States of America and northern provincial states of United States of America, 300 million of United States Americans are still survive. Okay. Still, they are still surviving. And that is the great point. That's biological evolutions we are talking. But in the Sharia law of United States of America, human evolution, education is a crime. If any American teacher teaches the human evolutions, he would get the sentence of death penalty. Okay. And here, the secular American law is opposite. According with secular American law, human evolution teachers get a pension, weekly pensions of 50,000 United States dollars because they have researched the several points. Okay. And here, evolution is still starting at the points. Here we can say everything are evolving. 30,000 earlier, their average lifespan of the earth would be the highest lifespan of the earth was 60 years. if any persons could live in the age of 71 years, in that times, well, he could consider as an immortal. I have mispronounced that. It is not be immoral, it is immortal. He cannot die. Here someone considers. But what about the present day? The lowest lifespan of human over the world is 70 years. Well, and here the human's death in the age of 62 years cannot be considered the natural death. Where 30 years earlier, if a man can live in the age of 71 years, he could be considered as an immoral. In the 30 years, we are traveling, our departure is the highest lifespan of the age of 60 years, and our arrival is lowest lifespan of the age of 71 years. But still, some illegal Muslim immigrants want to establish the Sharia law to prohibitions or to so that they can prohibit on the human evolution educations. Hence that we can back to the points where we have the era we have lived, that is the highest lifespan of the age of 62 years. Where 71, the man with the age of 71 years was considered as immoral. Okay. Now, when you support a Sharia law, you know that you support the brain damages. When you support the brain damages, but still some illegal Muslim immigrants want to support establish the Sharia law in the United States of America. Hence that we can return to the era where of the highest lifespan of 52 years. Well, I know the negative educational negative points of Sharia law, and of course, well, I want to say some things. Of course, Charlie Krik know the educational negative points of Sharia law, and definitely Tulsi Gabbard know the educational negative points of Sharia law. But still, here irony is that But still, the here irony is that Tulsi Gabbard welcoming the illegal Muslim immigrants when she was the lieutenant colonel in the calendar of 2021 under the President, United States President Joe Biden and United States Vice President Kamala Harris. Okay. I think Kamala Harris support the wokeism, illegal Muslim immigrants, but in the ground field, here we can get the support of Tulsi Gabbard for Lieutenant Colonel Tulsi Gabbard for the illegal Muslim immigrants. And that was the questions of Charlie Krik. And here the question is why, and here is the probable reason that why Charlie Krik has been murdered and under the United States Intelligence Secretary Tulsi Gabbard. Okay. Well, Tulsi Gabbard is too wokeism, and she doesn't know any knowledge of the Muslim illegal Muslim immigrations. Okay, and here we can see I can show the last points that I can say. Okay, and now, well, I think the last point here, okay, well, the last point I can discuss in the several live stream where the topic would be where the topic would be Iranian, where the topic would be the Sharia law about inheritance. Well, Tulsi Gabbard Roasted and the complaint of under the complaint of Charlie Krik. Well, we are working in that points. See you then. Khuda Hafiz. Love you.